Namaste. Welcome to Yoga Infusion. I am Dylan, and today's class is going to be all about making the belly smile. In that, it's going to be a core workout, and we're going to make a lot of poses that look like smiles. Do you see how clever I am? I hope you're excited, and I'll see you on the mat. Beginning today in Tadasana, feet hip distance apart, toes spread wide, navel lightly pulled back, lengthen the tailbone towards the spine, and notice if you have a tendency to roll forward here with your shoulders. A lot of us do because we're sat in cars all the time or at desks. So our shoulders, they are meant to come forward just slightly based on our anatomy. They're not supposed to be pulled back like that, but not so far rounded forward that our back rounds as well. So just notice if you feel like you have a tendency to round forward, try to combat that by opening across the collarbones, allowing the shoulders and the traps to relax down while being conscious of not overly arching in the back, but just try to come to find anatomical neutral. And that's something that all of us need to learn how that feels in our own body. And that's something that's beautiful about the at-home practice, is that ability to play around and see how you feel in your body and try to find the places that are unique to you, the way that you stand, the way that you hold yourself. Anyway, coming back to Tadasana, inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Inhaling again. Slowly just dropping into the moment. Noticing how it feels to be in the body today. Exhaling completely. A few more breaths here just to start our practice. To drop into the moment. Inhale, grow taller, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, ground down through the feet. Inhale, see if you can find more length along the spine. And exhale, allow the feet to be heavy, solid, strong, firm foundation. Inhale the arms forward and up. Come onto the right foot, take the left leg behind you, bringing the toes, the tops of the toes, the toenails onto the mat. Inhale, look up. Lengthen the tailbone towards the mat. Lift through the heart space. Just stretch along the top of the toe. And switching sides, so take the left foot down now, right leg back, top of the toes onto the mat. Press down through the top of the toes and then lift the heart space, look up, grow taller. And coming back, inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Dip the chin. Inhale, roll all the way back up to standing. Reach for the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, half lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Tuck the chin, bend the knees deeply, and roll, 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 all the way back up to standing. Inhale, reach. And last time, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, belly up and in. Lengthen the tailbone away from the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back to plank. Press the heels away from you, engage the core. Spread the fingers wide, wrists underneath shoulders. Hold here for a minute. Not a full minute, just a second. And then bring the belly to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Press through the tops of the feet. Exhale, fold. And then reach the arms in front of you. Press through the feet. And inhale, lift just the arms and the upper body. And release. Again, 2. Release. 3, like you're flying. 4. 5. 5 more. 6. 7. Press through the feet. 8. Use the back. 9. 10. And press it back. Downward facing dog. Bend one leg and then the other. Shake the head yes and no. Let the head be heavy. And then bend through the knees, look between the hands, and hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Dip the chin, bend the knees. Inhale, roll all the way back up to standing. See how good that feels. Reach for the sky. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step the left leg back. Drop the left knee to the mat. Inhale, low lunge. Squeeze the thighs energetically towards each other like you're trying to make the mat bubble up between your knee and your left knee and your right foot. Chin parallel to the mat. Smile. And take your right hand to your right hip, reach up and over, side bend. Today's class is all about making smiles with the body. So what is a smile? A smile is a lifting of the corners of the mouth. So perhaps we won't always be lifting in a correct smile shape, but if you look at your side bend here and you put it on its side, what would it look like? Eh? 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 And plant the palms. Tabletop, bring the belly to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. You can bring the forehead onto the hands for support if you'd like, and then lift both feet up in the air 10 times. 1, 2, heels high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the hips high, look between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way back up. Reach for the sky, and exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palm, step the right foot back, right knee to the mat. Inhale, low lunge. Right hip forward, left hip back. Press into the inner and outer edge of the left foot. Lift through the crown of the head. Notice where you feel this. I have lately felt pretty tight in my right, specifically my right hip flexor. And so I notice it. I'm a little bit more sensitive on this side currently. I've only noticed it the last couple of days. So we're going to be gentle, gentle, gentle. Plant the palms. Tabletop. Bring the belly to the mat. Squeeze the elbows into the body. Press the tops of the feet. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Reach the hands in front of you. Legs, toes reach away from you. Lift hands and feet and release 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Take the right hand to the right hip, reach up and over, side bend. Look under your left shoulder. Lead with the pinky palm facing down. Press the left heel away from you. Try to keep the hips square, so right hip back, left hip forward. And just opening up through the left rib cage, side body, like an accordion. Excellent. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Plank. And then bring the right hip down to the right, and then the left hip down to the left. Hip dips 10 times. 1, core tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open up to the side, left, just kidding, right side, side plank. And then drop the hips down, lift them up 10 times. 1, 2, straight up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open up, left side, side plank. Drop the hips, lift straight up 10 times. 1, 2, use the obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and over. Plank. 10 more hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Squeeze the left knee in towards the midline. So notice if you have a tendency to let it fall out. See if you can squeeze it into the midline so the knee is directly emanating from the hip and then is directly over the ankle. Take the left hand to the left hip, reach up and over. Side bend. Keep that right hip forward, left hip back. Accordioning the rib cage open. Look under your right shoulder. Press the right heel away from you. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, plant the palms, plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Lift the knee high, press down through the right hand, ground down through the right hand. Press your heart space back towards your left thigh. And then drop the right foot behind you. Flip the hips. Wild thing. Press the space between your shoulder blades toward the sky. Lift the hips high. Flip it back over. Three-legged dog. Three-legged downward dog. Step it down, inhale, left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knees. Bend the one knee, rather. Square the shoulders, press down through the left hand. And then drop the left foot behind you, flip the hips. Press the hips high. Wild thing. And flip it back over. Three-legged dog. Step it down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Hop, switch to jump. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Hop, switch. Inhale, high lunge. Plant the palms, switch. 10 more. Go with the breath. Inhale, lift, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms, switch. Inhale, lift, 2. 3, core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, couple more, 8, 9, 10, plant the palms, step it back, plank, Vinyasa, to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, set the left leg to the outside of the left hand. And keeping your hands in plank alignment. This takes a bit of flexibility, I admit, but keeping your hands in plank alignment, hop switch, the right foot to the outside of the right hand, 10 times. 1, keep the core tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it back, plank, Vinyasa, to downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Press the heart space towards the thighs. Spread the fingers wide. Roll the triceps energetically in towards the body. Biceps move away. Bend one leg and then the other. And then bend the knees, lift the hips. Hop, step, or jump to yogic squat at the front of the mat. Hands in prayer. Gently press the elbows into the knees. Close the eyes. Come back to the breath. Inhaling deeply, growing taller, crown of head lifts and lengthens. And exhaling, allowing the hips to be heavier. And then taking your hands around behind you, come to sit on your bum. So soles of the feet onto the mat, keep the knees bent. You can hold on to the backs of your thighs, lean back so your core engages, and you will know when it engages. If you're rounding like this, your core is not engaging. So keeping the heart lifted, lean back. You might need to look up towards the diagonal of the room. And from here, you can take your hands off if you'd like, keeping the feet on the mat. Take your hands behind your ears, elbows wide, right knee to left, right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee, bicycles, keeping the toes on the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reset. And now you can do the same version. We're keeping your toes on the mat. Or lean back, lift the feet off of the mat. You can keep your knees bent or you can keep them straight. I tend to keep them sort of straight and low, and that's how I keep my balance. So play around with where you're at, opening through the heart space, and then take the hands to the ears, right elbow, left knee, elevated bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High boat hold. You can straighten the legs, keep them bent, yogi's choice. And then roll onto the back. Low boat hold, so press the lower back into the mat, lift the heart space, lift the feet, press, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release knees into the chest. You're not done, so just take a second while I fix my mic so I'm not laying on it. Knees into the chest. Little pause. Little break. And from here, press the lower back into the mat. So you notice if you can play with your pelvis here, in that if you arch the back, you create a space in between your back and the floor. So if you scoop your tailbone towards the end of the mat, then you notice that your lower back goes into the floor. Therefore, we will be engaging the abs. So we're not using our backs, we're using our abs. Okay? Okay. Now, straighten the legs up to the sky. And you can take your hands underneath your bum for support. You can, or if you're really looking for a struggle, raise them above the head, or you can raise them straight towards the sky. Your choice. Begin to lower the legs down as far as they go before you lose that back connection. And then scissor the legs up and down slowly. We'll do 20. 1, 2, 3. You can lift the head. 4, if you want to make it harder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then bicycle them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I said 20, so we'll do 10 more. 1, 2 of the scissors. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And for fun, 5 more bicycles. 10 more, sorry, the other way. Backwards bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees into the chest. Woo! Oh, abs. Abs, abs, abs. Come on to the left side. Come on to the left side. Take your left hand out in front of you for support. Right hand to the back of the right ear. You can straighten the legs. You can keep them bent. There's a lot of different options here. But squeeze the knees towards the right elbow. Side crunches. 1. Use the obliques to lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, switching sides. Right side down, right hand out. This mic thing is terrible. Lift and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come onto your back. And lift the arms above the head. Point toes. Cat stretch. Cat stretch, not cat scratch. Cat stretch. So lifting, opening across the core. Point the toes. Stretch along the whole body. And then release. Take the right foot over towards the right. Cross the left foot on top. Shimmy your shoulders up over to the right. Take your left wrist in your right hand and banana stretch. I call it banana stretch. Maybe it's crescent moon stretch. I just think banana has an enjoyable ring to it. Switching sides, left foot to the left side of the mat, right foot on top. Shimmy your shoulders to the left. Take hold of your right wrist with your left hand and open across the rib cage. And back through center. Take the knees into the chest and gently rock side to side, releasing the lower back, kind of giving a little massage. Cross the right knee on top of the left. You can hook the right foot behind the left calf and allow the knees to fall over to the left. over your right shoulder. Take a moment here to come back to the breath, to allow everything to slow down and become steady, become still. Coming back through center, switching sides, cross the left leg over the right this time. You can hook the left foot behind the right calf and allow the knees to fall over to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Take the legs long. Feet fall to the left and right. Palms face the sky. Hands heavy, feet heavy. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Last time, inhale the biggest breath you've taken all day. And exhale, release. Allow everything to be still and quiet. Allow the breath to return back to normal. And enjoy these blissful moments of calm. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.